I'm not trying to find the one folk hero who somehow watches these videos on Nintendo DS. I like to answer questions that I get from YouTube, so let's get to it. The Flat Minor 7 Flat 5 party always serves the best food. Good party to be at. What do you think of the new John Mayer song video? Is John Mayer a music video troll? And what to do about electric and or acoustic neck dip? You know, a lot of people ask me about John Mayer a lot of the time. The new song, you know, is like a toothless pop song, which is cool, whatever. I like John Mayer. Not a huge John Mayer fan. He's, you know, awesome guitar player, can't take anything away from him. But one thing that I will say is that people, several people, I'm talking like 5 to 10 people so far, have pointed out, have made a special point to me to tell me how self-aware John Mayer is. like that's an attribute that we should really be rewarding him. Like he's like a Westworld robot, and we're all so proud that he's become so self-aware, which I don't know if that's really grounds for celebration and congratulations, but you know, whatever. I'm not a huge fan of the new stuff. You know, again, the pop thing isn't totally my thing, but again, great guitar player, cool stuff. Now the music video in front of the green screen, I think is kind of a ripoff of Corey Wong's green screen band from Wolfpack, which I think I threw to you in listening homework a while ago. So yeah, you know, it's a music video, that's cool. I think it was kind of hard to get through that whole thing for like 3.5 minutes or whatever it was. But yeah, John Mayer, I get there's a lot of apologists out there, which is fine, but the dude is definitely self-aware to the max. Oh, a neck dip. So if you don't know what neck dip is, it's essentially, you know, guitars are pieces of wood and they can kind of warp and be malleable to a certain extent. That's why there's like a truss rod inside here that you can kind of keep them straight, because if they start dipping, you'll start getting like a lot of like fret buzz. So I'm not an expert at this. If I ever have that happen to my guitar, I go get it set up or I give it to Justin. But I definitely should get Justin on here to kind of teach us how to do some of that stuff, because it would be good to know a base level of maintenance for an instrument. Dude, you're so wrong. Tell Zach Wilde the pentatonic system is worthless. Iron Maiden, Metallica made a living off of pentatonic riffs and solos. I learned to solo in key by using the pentatonic system. Imagine David Gilmour with your mentality. This is one of those YouTube videos that are incredibly ignorant. Think of the whole blues genre of great guitarists, but especially again Zach Wilde. This guy definitely enjoys the pentatonic scale. Oh look, he replied to his own comment. By the way, there's no such thing as a pentatonic scale. It's a term used by beginning musicians that don't understand theory and spread like wildfire. It's possible to play any mode scale like Lydian pentatonically by using 5-note patterns of Lydian scale or any other scale, but there's no such thing as a pentatonic scale. What you should know is the Bach system or blues style pattern. You need to pull this video and let beginning players not be missed by false information, especially those that want to play the blues. This is definitely a new record for how long it took yourself to throw yourself in front of the bus for the pentatonic scale, then instantly deny its existence. That's you know what, that's what keeps me coming back, people. Which key do you think is more common in all of music, C major or G major? So you may know, but I always lovingly refer to the key of G major as the people's key. But I do think that C major is probably the #1 key. It just seems like a lot of people's voices fit there pretty well. Piano is just the white keys, so it's the simplest thing to play, and I think most music is still kind of rooted in a piano world, so I'm going with C major. I finally understand the concept of being charmingly douchey. You know, I don't even think this is salty. I actually kind of take this as a supreme compliment, so thank you very much. Great video. What do you think about the soundtrack and sound mixing of the movie Baby Driver? Baby Driver, very creative movie. It's got some sound mixing, is fantastic. I'm so down with any soundtrack that can get Simon and Garfunkel, Blur, and Dave Brubeck on the same list. But call me a hater, but I didn't like Baby Driver really at all. I thought it was like kind of precious, but again, I get it. I'm a total hater. I was excited to see Baby Driver because a lot of people told me it was really good, and then I was just kind of whatever. But Jamie Foxx is great. BS, I'm a pianist, been playing for 11 years. You can't fake playing piano. I don't know how I stumbled upon this, but I'm glad I did, so I can tell the people that this won't get you anywhere. You can't fake playing piano because pianists feel the piano and feel the music. That's why we shut our eyes and do weird things, because we're so into it. You can't fake being a good pianist. Simple as that. The common thread for a lot of these elitist piano comments that I get They always feel the need to tell you precisely how long they've been playing piano. The rite of passage for the elite piano player. Which is I kind of refuse to say the word pianist. And I think I'm just going to start saying piano player. It's just that slight disrespect that I can give by not saying the word pianist and instead saying piano player that keeps me warm at night. I will include them in my repertoire when I do the major 7 chords, as they're also a useful version for the E string root. So, in the video that came out yesterday, I was talking about minor 7 flat 5 chords being the most underused chord in the game. So all that is, right, B minor 7 flat 5, 2A, 3D, 2G, 3B. Super, super easy chord. As far as the E string rooted minor 7 flat 5 chord, we do the same chord, right? So here's B rooted on the A string, and here's it on the E string. So I really like using the E string one a lot. It's a little bit trickier. My middle finger is on the root note, 7th fret of the low E string, ring finger 7D, pinky 7G, and then my pointer finger is kind of back on the 6th fret of the B string. So, minor 7 flat 5 chords on the low E string. Get them while they're hot. Sean, do you listen to Pinback? Do I? I've been waiting over a decade to have a conversation with Pinback about somebody. I remember I was into Pinback. I could not get any of my friends to get into Pinback. I was like the lone Pinback enthusiast in my friend group. So for listening homework this week, I'm going to throw you to some Pinback. Some absolutely awesome Pinback, which, again, a band that I'm assuming doesn't get a lot of love just because I've literally never had a conversation about Pinback with anybody until this comment arrived. So check out some Pinback, because when I was in college, I was jamming hard on them. And also, if you have any questions or comments, hit me up in the comment section, Instagram, Twitter, or the website. Get your Salty Blues merch on the merch store and sign up for the blues letter. So until then, I'll talk to you next time. Thanks a lot.